welcome to a world of wickedness.
The reason why you still die like an ordinary man, it is because you were walking about in darkness. There are rulers in the kingdom of darkness. Their assignment is to make sure that your great destiny, they bring darkness to you. It said the world is expecting eagerly the manifestations of the sons of God. That is, the world is waiting for your own manifestation. That means there is something. You did not come here just because you are to roam around. That is not God's destiny for you. No man was created to be poor. No man was created to be sick. No man was created to be a beggar. Know this. The world is expecting there is uniqueness inside of you. As a great child, as a great woman, as a great man of God, do you know why Satan brings darkness for you? Because once darkness comes upon you, you will be out of the alignment of that manifestation. You will be on earth, but you can never manifest what the world is waiting for. Is this scriptural? The Bible says sleep at night. We don't sleep at night. Why do we actually sleep at night? Because when darkness comes, productivity reduces. Offices are closed in darkness. So imagine that darkness that limits productivity is not a deeper one, is not on you. That is why you are pursuing an assignment that God did not give you, and you are very serious because you are sleeping. Failing on earth is also part of hell. You only become small, you will still go to hell. Jesus said, let me do the work of he who sent me while it is day. I don't want darkness to come and meet me, because when darkness comes, you can't walk in darkness. Arise, shine, for your light has come. A continuation on our message. Remember, we have been on a series for a while now. What brings about the angels and the altars is all about the book of Ephesians. The main series where we are is the book of Ephesians. Ephesians chapter 6. That is the book we have been on. So the book has branches. It has leg, it has hand, it has height, it has depth. Are you with me now? So all the weeks long has been on only Ephesians chapter 6. We talk about altars, Ephesians chapter 6. We talk about angels, Ephesians chapter 6. Today again, we are still talking about Ephesians chapter 6. Are you ready? Are you ready? Now give it to us. Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 12. And what? Against what? Against flesh and blood. Hold on. It says, for we do not wrestle. It said that is not our main fight. That means there is our main fight. There's the one that is not our main fight. Now, this already brings you to consciousness that we are born into fight. We are born into battles. Prophet T.B. Joshua, break it down to the smallest particles. He said, life is a battleground. Life is not a playing ground. Life is a warfare where only the spiritual minded are victorious. Do you see that now? He said, have it in mind that you are not here to play on earth. The day you were born into battle. How do you know? The first person that slapped you was a doctor. Yes or no? Give you a slap. Innocently. You did not offend him. You did not do him anything. They say they want you to cry. Must you cry? Is it a must? Is it a determination that you are alive? Are you not breathing and they not seeing you? They say, doctor, you have not cried. They say, bring the baby. Bring. Wickedness starts from the very moment, not the day. The moment you were born, they turn you like this and show you, welcome to a world of wickedness. It says, for we do not wrestle against flesh and blood. Don't fight your brothers, flesh and blood, like you, because it is a wrong battle. That is not your fight. There is an original fight. Whether you are aware or you are not aware. It says, but against what? Against principality. That is the altar we started from 2 weeks ago. Against principalities, against power. Is that correct? Against what? Powers. and against the rulers of what? Darkness of this age, against spiritual host of wickedness in the heavenly places. Now, this scripture is telling you the constitution of Satan. Satan has constitution. The same way we too, every government, Nigeria has a constitution. We have the Senate, the judiciaries, yes or no? The House of Assemblies, other, many, we have the governors, we have the president, we have the vice president, we have constitution, how we work, and it is in rank, yes or no? So the rank of a governor, is it higher than that of a president? Who is the first in the country? A president. Maybe other nations, their own maybe prime minister. But here in Africa, here we have the president, the vice president, and so on and so forth. Maybe the Senate president, maybe then we begin to have other governors begin to follow, commissioners begin to follow, and so on and so forth. This is man's constitution. In heavens too, we have God. God as the number one. And then we have the 24 elders in heaven. Heaven has a constitution. He said there are 24 what? Elders. They are always with God in the throne room. 24 elders. Then we now have the host of heaven. We have the angels. All of them are the constitution of God. Are we together? Satan's constitution is what you are reading about now. This is how Satan operates. Satan don't just operate as somebody who is not well prepared. No, I tell you, Satan is well prepared, well strategic. Paul said we are not ignorant of satanic devices. Satan has devices. Satan has method. Satan has strategy. Is well planned. This is his constitution. When you ever think of how Satan works, this first agent is called the agent of principality. Say, but against principalities, after Satan, principalities, then against powers. Do you see now? Against what? Powers. Powers, there are people who works under government. Are you with me now? Offices, and you have their staff. They tell you, this is health sector, they have power. Medical sector, they have powers. So the powers is so many. So we could just classify them as powers. Let's go. Against the rulers of what? Darkness of this. Against, are you seeing the system? We want to talk about the number 3, which is against the rulers of the darkness of this age. Now let's read it full now. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against power, against the rulers of the darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places. Who are the rulers of darkness? Where are they from? And what do they do? What is their assignment? Because nothing concerns me. I don't know them. You don't know them. What is their business with me? Somebody told me something. He said, man of God, do you know why I don't pray? He said, each time I pray, I used to have attack. So therefore, I don't pray. If I don't pray, I don't have attack. I say, you are a dead man. Some of you are like that. I say, I don't used to pray. So when I don't pray, I'm always fine. Do you know, for 2 weeks, I've not prayed now. That man that used to come and sleep with me did not come. The woman that used to come and threaten me, masquerade, did not come. So because you did not pray, they did not come. So to you, you think you are alive. You are happy. Jesus is alive. You don't know that just as oxygen is what gives us life, so also prayer is the life of your spirits. When you don't pray for days, it's like you are not breathing for days. How will it look like for you? Who are the rulers of this darkness? And what is their mission? What is their assignment? Which area did they focus on in the life of a believer? Are you with me now? Now, we can now begin to trace it down.
Before we talk about the ruler, let's talk about the darkness. The main thing there is they are rulers, but what did they rule? Darkness. So what does darkness do to us? Why should we be afraid of darkness? He said, in the beginning. So to get the rulers of darkness, let's go back to the original drawing. This is the master drawing now. He said, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the what? Hold on. God created. That means it was a past tense. He has finished it from this beginning. God created the heavens and the what? The earth. He said the earth was without form, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. Do you know what it's without form? Like, it's not in alignment. For something to be, they say this thing is not in form, that is, it's not in the original shape. It's not in its original shape. And it was void. Void means empty, useless, or doing something without a purpose. Void. Now, in the beginning, give us verse 1 again. It said, in the beginning, God created. He created it. Does it mean that God can create something that does not have form and is void? It is not balanced for God to create anything that is not good. That means between Genesis chapter 1 verse 1 to Genesis chapter 1 verse 2 is a long period. There is so many things that take place between verse 1 and verse 2. Do you see how simple you read it now? It takes many things because God created something, and anything that God created, the Bible tells us that it is good and perfect. Yes or no? How come in verse 2 we now read that the thing is without form and is void? What makes it without form and void? The Bible put a command here and say it was darkness. Say, and darkness. This is the result now. The reason why what God created, the earth that God created, because at that time we are not living there yet. I hope you understand that. The earth was without form and what? Void. And darkness was on the face. What brings about this darkness is that when Satan, the Lucifer, and his cohorts were chased down from heaven, light were taken out of them. So they come down as an agent of darkness and come to disfigure everything that God has put in original place. So between Genesis 1 and verse 2, this is where Satan and his people were casted down. The mystery is hidden in these two verses. It was void, it was without form, because Satan, who was once a light bearer, Satan, who was once the bookkeeper, and his kingdom, I mean his all those other fallen angels were thrown down to the earth. That is when they begin to form Ephesians chapter 6. Do you see where it comes from now? When he was thrown down, Ephesians chapter 6 began to happen on earth. Even before you come. That is why they call Satan the old serpent. Satan was there before Adam. Before what? Before Adam, which is your own first man. There's a lot of argument today. People say Adam is the first man. No, Adam is not the first man. Adam is the first man that has the image and the likeness of God. But not the first man. He's only the one that has both the image and the likeness of God. So Satan and his team, they have been forming constituencies. They have been building their own empires. So when man comes, they say, welcome. Well, we see this earth, hold on. This earth belongs to us. Princes has their own place. Principalities, we have, don't make noise, you dear man. Don't even try it there. We have shared this kingdom. And now, man, the only way to survive is that you must walk in alignment with God. This is the origin of what we call the darkness. When you hear darkness all the time, the origin comes from God taking the light from them. Then they comes to earth to disfigure the things that the Lord has created. That was why verse 2 said the earth is no more in alignment with the way God created it. How God created heaven is how he created the earth. Because when he created the heavens, everything was perfect. Until today, it's still perfect. Earth too was supposed to be perfect. But there were polluters who was sent from heaven. They become the fallen angels and they fall with Satan himself. And when they come to this earth, there were corruptions, institutions of wickedness. Anytime you hear about darkness, the assignment of a darkness is to deform you, deform a thing, and make it void. Each time you see darkness around someone, around people, around homes, it makes something to be out of alignment, deformed, disfigured, and then makes you out of patterns or void. The assignment of darkness in your life comes to make you to be out of the alignment of God. Psalm 82 and verse 5. Now it said, they do not know, nor do they understand. He said they walk about in darkness. As a result, all the foundations are what? Unstable. He said they did not know. Once you don't know, you walk in darkness. And as you walk in darkness, other version will say, and the foundation of the earth is out of course or out of patterns, unstable. Immediately, darkness come to you, unstable, becomes the order of the day. So when you see someone who is not stable, it is because there is darkness. When you see someone who cannot be focused, it is because there is darkness. Christians, you can judge the level of your deliverance by this. He said they do not know, nor do they understand. They walk about. Do you see that now? So darkness does not kill men. Darkness can still allow you to move. Don't worry, we are going there. It does not kill men. The assignment of darkness is not death. It's to allow you to be walking around but becoming useless for the entire stay of your earth. He said they do not know. They walk about, but this time they walk about in darkness. So many are not dead, many are alive, but they are walking about in darkness. They are unstable. Then God said something, verse 6. Follow me carefully. Then God said, he said, I said, who is speaking now? This is God. He said, I said, you are gods. You are like me. I have given you all the power and authority. I have given you everything you needed to succeed here on earth. But since you don't know, and since you are walking about in darkness, I have said you are God, but you do not know. I have said you are great. I have said you are the head and not the tail. I have said you are supposed to be a leader. I have said it. And if God talks, it's supposed to happen. When God talks, is it not supposed to happen? Supposed to happen. Let's hear what happened next. He said, and all of you are the children. The children of who? Of Satan? Shame? Reproach? No. The children of the Most High God. At least there's no other rank higher than that. The children of the Most High God. That means your father has capacity. He said, but you shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. He said, but you shall die like men. But I said it before. The reason why you still die like an ordinary man, it is because you were walking about in darkness.
There are rulers in the kingdom of darkness. Their assignment is to make sure that your great destiny, they bring darkness to you.
The book of Romans chapter 8 and verse 19. Look at this now. It says, for the earnest expectations of the creation eagerly wait for the revealing of the sons of God. It said the world is expecting eagerly the manifestations of the sons of God. That is, the world is waiting for your own manifestation. That means there is something. You did not come here just because you have to roam around. That is not God's destiny for you. No man was created to be poor. No man was created to be sick. No man was created to be a beggar. Know this. The world is expecting there is uniqueness inside of you. There is greatness inside of you. There is light inside of you. Because God is light. And anything he gives is light. So there is something, in as much as you admire me, in as much as I may admire you, there is still room for any other person. Because we are all created to showcase the glory and the beauty of God. He said the world is expecting the earnest manifestation of the sons of God. The world, nations is still expecting. Look at John the Baptist. He said, are you the Messiah? Or we should wait. That means we have been expecting messiahs. Yes or no? Are you the word, are you Messiah? That means we are expecting. Are you the deliverer of your family? Because God has promised your family that the deliverer will rise. God has promised this Akwa Ibom that champions will rise. God has promised Africa that Africa will be great again. But are you the one we are expecting? When Satan sees you, the first thing he brings is to bring darkness to you. Do you know why he brings darkness to you? As a great child, as a great woman, as a great man of God, do you know why Satan brings darkness for you? Because once darkness comes upon you, you will be out of the alignment of that manifestation. You will be on earth, but you can never manifest what the world is waiting for. There are many of you today, honestly speaking, you are called to be a great businessman. You are called to be a champion. You are called to be a leader. But truly, you are a follower. Ecclesiastes 10 and verse 5. There is an evil I have seen under the sun as an error proceeding from the rulers of darkness. If this error comes, the error is not coming from you human. It comes from the rulers. Who are these rulers? The rulers of darkness. Let's see what kind of error is that. It says, fully is set in great dignities. Fully means slaves or fools. Foolish people, slaves, servants are set in great dignities. Other verses, we say horses. Why the rich is sitting on a what? On a low places. It says, I have seen servant. Why princes walk on what? What is the unfaithful doing on horses? And the prince, the one that are the children of God, they are walking on the ground. Why? Because of darkness. Okay, we continue now. Let's read the book of Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 2. It says, for behold, darkness shall cover the earth, and deep darkness the people. Stop there. It said darkness covering the earth. The earth is already out of pattern from Genesis chapter 2. Now, when the people came, he said the one that covers the people is even darker than the one that covers the earth. The one that covers you is more than the one in the earth. It said darkness covers the earth, but deep darkness. Other version say gross darkness. But this one give us a better version. It says deep. Have you seen a dark night before? A night without the moon. How scary it is. And there's no electricity, especially African side. The region whereby at night there's no light and the moon did not even help you. You know, when the moon is there, the moon is a natural electricity. You don't pay for it. Yes or no? But there are nights, they call it a dark night. When the nights are so dark, maybe it looks as if you want to rain at midnight and then the cloud swallows the moon. You can see deep that you can't even see a white pillar. It can be so dark. He said that is what covers the people. And I tell you that the assignment of this darkness covering the people is to make sure that the people who the world is expecting their manifestation, they slip off. They are out of patterns. Let me tell you, many of you, this deep darkness has covered you. You are asleep. Since 10 years, you have been sleeping. Now you are 45. Can I ask you, is there any law that we should sleep at night? Is this scriptural? The Bible says sleep at night. We don't sleep at night. Why do we actually sleep at night? Because when darkness comes, productivity reduces. There is no progress in darkness. There is limited movement in darkness. And then your body begin to feel slumber at night. Why? But there is no law that tells you that sleep at night. The Bible says he giveth his beloved sleep. Yes or no? So that means the sleep can come at any time. But you, the nature, because there is darkness on earth and there is darkness on the people. So the darkness on earth, when it comes, it makes everyone to shut down their assignments. It makes everyone to shut down their offices. It makes everyone to shut down their job. Because the more the darkness, the lower the productivity. The more the darkness, the lower the movements. People are limited in darkness. Offices are closed in darkness. Careers say, no, we tomorrow, please, we are late. We will come tomorrow. So imagine that darkness that limits productivity is not a deeper one, is not on you. That is why you are pursuing an assignment that God did not give you, and you are very serious because you are sleeping. That is why you are supposed to go to the right, but you are running to the left because you are sleeping. Many Christians, they don't know that they are not awake. Many believers, they are not awake. They are sleeping because darkness has come before them. And let me tell you, darkness does not have timing. He said darkness covered the earth. What time? We don't know. Because there are times by 6, it gets dark. Sometimes to 5, it's getting dark. Yes or no? Sometimes 7, sun is still shining. So there's no timing in it. Darkness covers the earth. Anytime it's ready, you just launch it. And the darkness that covers the people, my question is, at what age? Think again. At what age does darkness cover people? That means once the princes of darkness see that this woman is a great woman of God, this man is going to be the governor of this state. They say the next thing, bring darkness to her. Let her be out of patterns. Let her chase things that are not relevant. Your spirits need to be awake. Who is on net that is roaming around? That is out of course. Where is that great prince who Satan has taken their destiny and be trading it while they are sleeping spiritually? They may be civil servants. They may be teachers. They may be bankers. They may be businessmen. He said, but these are people, they have been robbed. They robbed them. There is a spiritual criminal. They call them the rulers of darkness. They have robbed you. But you think you are still, man of God, I have a provision shop. What a shame. It's not that provision shop is not good. It's a destiny of people. But that, you have been robbed. Man of God, you see, I'm building one small house somewhere. So this is, I'll soon retire. I'm trying to build one place I'll stay. My friend, you have been sleeping for years.
You have been robbed, spoiled, snared.
Without no. The first thing the scripture will do for you is, where am I? Where am I? Before we start this message, we were praying that God, wake me first. Wake me, let me be awake. Am I awake? Or I'm just moving. People see me and parading myself. My friend, the fact that you are able to pay your house rent does not mean you are awake. You can be sleeping. I have seen young men slept throughout their youthful age. Like Isaac. Isaac was called a prophet, but we did not see Isaac prophesy. Isaac, prophetic destiny, slept throughout his entire lifetime. Isaac became a farmer because he was seeing food as a farmer. He never knew that his original plan was not a farmer. His original plan was a prophet. It is the day he wanted to die. He called Jacob and Esau. He said, come, let me bless you. He prophesied upon them. So he was a prophet. When you count the prophet of the Bible, you will see Isaac is part of prophet. How come Isaac is part of prophet? Because we never see you prophesying. He slept all through his life. And the day he's about to die, he prophesied for the first time. Walk on in darkness. Read it. Let your mouth, your mind, your spirit. Read it with these three things. He said, but this is a people. I pray I'm not part of that people. He said, but this is a people robbed and plundered. All of them are snared. So that means many people are in holes. They don't even know. Their spirit has been bound in holes. Their spirit, their body is moving everywhere, moving. You're wearing good native. He said, man of God, I like your own. Do you like my own? I like your own. But are you on it? Are you awake? He said, they are snared in holes. They are hidden. Holes, prison, and then they are for a prey. That is, they bring people out to kill them at any time. Like an Greek fowls, Greek chickens, and the native chickens. The native chicken is the one we rear locally. You see them walking in the compound, yes or no? But the Greek one are put in cage, and then you are feeding them. Do you know those Greek are so happy? When they see the native fowl moving, they say, this one, they are stretching themselves. Me, I'm just here enjoying myself. I'm just here eating and drinking. But you don't know that you are eating. Those ones, they don't know that we want them to eat and grow fast so that we can kill them. But to you, you are happy. The same way the Yahoo people are so happy. Fraudsters, criminals, they think that they are living. They don't know that they are for a prey. Satan give you anything, you are joking. John said, nothing can be received unless it is given by who? By God. When Satan push a besetting sin to you, a sin that you think that you have control over in your own eyes, but anytime that thing comes, you can do it. Let me give you an example. At beginning, you think that this what is there? If I don't like this man, I won't follow him. If I don't like this woman, I won't follow him. At this point now, when you get to prison houses, a prisoner does not have control over himself anymore. The rulers of the prison carry them to clear grasses. Is that correct? Bushes. You are not in control. They can send you anywhere. They put chains on your leg and hand. They say, like zombie, you can go. That is why when you enter into fornication, while you are finished with this one, the ruler say, no, you can't stop here. There is one fine lady inside the crowd there. I will even give you a number. Now, you now see that when you are talking to women, it becomes cheaper. And other people are hailing you. They don't know why they are hailing you. They don't know you are in a prison house. So how do you use to get them? You are not the one getting them. It is the rulers of darkness that is bringing them. And the reason is because they want you to be out of patterns. He said, finally, brethren, he said, whatever things that are true, whatever things that are what? Noble, whatever things that are just, whatever things that are pure, whatever things that are lovely, whatever things that are of good report, if there is any virtue, and if there is anything praiseworthy, he said, meditate on what? Meditate on this thing. A man who is in a hole, a man who is in a prison house cannot pick the signals. The reason why you think of gossiping others, jealousing others, the reason why you blaspheme people today, it is because you have been snared in the holes. Thinking of lust, thinking of immoral life, thinking of drinking, thinking of how to revenge someone somewhere. It is because you yourself, you are sleeping. Check the kind of things you think about. Then I can tell you the kind of holes you are hiding. Are you with me now? Tell me what is going through your heart now. You know, some people now come in here and say, if man of God just finished now, I'm going to look for one pepper soup mixed with chicken with one bottle of red wine. You think what you are saying now is right. You don't know that you have been snared completely. He said, therefore he says, awake, who sleep. He said, arise from the dead. That means sleep, spiritual sleep is equal to death. When you are sleeping, you are in darkness. And when you are in darkness, you are dead. Many dead Christians. And that is why when you challenge Satan tomorrow, they come at night, they lay you down and they wipe you. You see the physical mark on your body. You see that physical mark. Yeah. There's a lesson learned. We teach you this lesson. Next time, don't play with us. Why? Because you are sleeping. Physically, people die in sleep. Yes or no? They sleep and they die. So also, in the things of the spirit, you can be asleep from your young age till you finish your life. You sleep. And when you go, they do burial for you and say, glorious exit. They don't know it's a sleepful exit. You sleep till you exit on this earth. And when you get to heaven, heaven say you did not live your life, so go to hell. I tell you, failing on earth is also part of hell. Sin is not only the thing you did, but the things you refuse to do is also a sin. Don't just say, I did not lie. But if you refuse to mount up stature and become a mighty deliverer that can deliver a section, and if that is your destiny, you only become small, you will still go to hell. With your holiness, there are many holy people in hell too. Don't think it is only holiness that will go to heaven. If you do not do the assignment, Jesus said, let me do the work of he who sent me while it is day. I don't want darkness to come and meet me, because when darkness comes, you can't walk in darkness. He said, let me do the work of he who sent me while it is what? It is day. I want to beg you, wake up from your sleep and begin to fight. When you start, last verse says, it says, for they are for prey and none say delivered. For plunders or spoiled and none say what? Restore. That means if you want to come out, you must begin to pray the prayer of restoration. Lord, this is not the original script of my destiny. You don't create anything that is bad. You don't create anything that is poor. You don't create anything that is not in good health. Isaiah 60 and verse 1, it says, arise, shine, for your light has what? The glory of the Lord is risen upon you. Listen to it again. Arise, shine, For your light has what? He said, you will not arise, you will not shine. Let the light, your own light, not the light of God. When you are reading this thing, you think it's the light of God. It is your own light. As you are crying restoration, light is entering you. As you are crying restoration, the entrance of this message into you is in light. As it's entering you, you are rising and you can start shining. Arise, shine, for your light has come. The light that is coming now is for you to first of all see the way to come out of your hole and say, how is it that my family, nobody built a house? How is it that in my family, in short, nobody is even a human being? Like if somebody is sick now and they say the operation is 3 million in your family, who can bring it out? My sister is a born again. If she dies, she will go to heaven. Because why? No one is awake. Everyone have been sleeping. It takes you to be angry and be crying, restore, 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 restore. Psalm 51 and verse 12. David said, I have committed adultery, but Lord, restore. Restore to me. Restore. I don't want to be sleeping on net. I don't want to be sleeping. I know I've sinned now. If I sleep till I die, I will go to hellfire. Please wake me up. 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 It is when you are awake, you can be able to stop nonsense. Activities start in the morning. In the morning, when a man wake up, they say sorrow endure for the night. It say when the morning come, start what? Joy. Joy only comes in the what? Morning. Why morning? Because in the morning, everyone is awake. In the morning, there is light. In the morning, activities are not limited anymore. You can see far. So you need light to be able to reign. You need light to be able to grow. People of God, this is how to come out of the prison houses. This is how to come out of holes. May God bless you in Jesus' name.